between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. Where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense takes the field. This rivalry is intense, guys, but with all of the connections between the two, it's more like a family feud more so than a bitter war.
And for example, about the connections, Reese, how about Vince Dooley, longtime Georgia coach? He went to Auburn. How about great player Pat Dye, All-American at Georgia, coaches at Auburn? The connections are real. The rivalry is real.
They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires it incomplete. The Bulldogs pulled one out of the fire and beat Auburn in a close one the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a really good one in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. We've seen so many great games in this matchup, and that was one of them. But Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that for a whole year.
Off play action on first down. Gets away from 1. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
On second down, wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Tackled immediately after the catch. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for space, it's Hunter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. A 1st down for the offense. The give to the back. Fakes his man out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's back. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. They'll leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Lovett. Touchdown, Georgia! They grab the early lead. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Alabama. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Line gets set, 1st down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air, it's back. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fairweather. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he reels it in inside the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. To throw, it's Thorne. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to blast their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? This is a designed run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And the try is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lovett. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter.
When he breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Thorne. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the... Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bringing it back, it's Lovett. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. The offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years. 2nd down now after the sack. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. At the 45 on his way. And they're able to get him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Thorne. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, Crick.
He's got it down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a cover. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 10 to Texas Tech.
Pulls it in.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Thompson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lambert Smith. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in this battle between the Tigers and Dogs. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Trying the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Beck. Dances away from the D. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. 1st down. On the ground, it's Etienne. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Brings up 2nd down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Caught on the outside, it's Bell. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And 1st down for the offense. Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds on 1st down from the 13-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Getting some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The short hands, it's Simmons. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Back to throw, it's Thorne. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's fair weather. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Lambert Smith. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're going to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good.
That makes the score Georgia 27, Auburn 3.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Handoff from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Georgia lining up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to pass, it's Thorne. Gets it out fast.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I want to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Completes it in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Slides away. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the first down.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking for a man. It's back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Try to get it on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The Dogs are starting to hunker down, and they are sinking their teeth into the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
And the red and black going crazy, the fans going nuts, and Georgia has dominated this rivalry of late. Auburn fans are sick and tired of the Dogs, but man, they got to do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 6 over Rutgers. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looking for a block. It's Frazier. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Might as well stick with him. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught in the backfield. It's Urasek. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement here from the tight end. The give out of the gun. Fighting off the defender. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Nice move to keep moving. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keep it himself. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm